So my next guest, Sharon, actually sat in the audience of my show last week, and as soon as the taping ended, she immediately reached out for my help with her own daughter. Let's meet Sharon and hear what's going on. Hi, Sharon. May I have a hug? Nice to meet you.
Yes,
You look great.
Thank
I love
you.
this little pant and boot situation. Come on. It's cute, right? It is cute. All right. So, what made you call the show after being in my audience?
Well, you're so good with the mothers and the daughters and the families and your background. I just needed the help with my daughter.
I'm glad that you felt that way and decided to reach out. So, what happened between you and your daughter that day?
What hasn't happened? Well, she was supposed to be with me at the show, actually. I asked her to come to the show. But again, she wasn't ready, so I left her. So she wanted to argue back and forth. I had to block her because I couldn't.
You blocked her?
Yeah, I couldn't argue and drive.
So why not just ignore the calls? Why block?
Because I was driving, and her texts are extensive.
Got it.
Like I just can't with her.
And how long did it take you before you unblocked her?
There's been times she's been blocked for a long period of time.
So there's a pattern of blocking?
Yes,
okay.
pattern. I block pretty
You like,
often.
I don't got time for it?
Yeah, before I go back and forth, I block.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
How has that relationship been in the past? Because you just said, like, there's been times.
Well, Lindy's been acting up for a little while.
That's a cute photo.
The first thing she did was sent me and her dad a letter saying we wasn't in charge of her academics anymore. Then that didn't mean we didn't pay for graduation, we didn't pay for makeup, we didn't pay for prom dresses. That didn't go along with the letters. But they allowed that at her school.
Yeah. But I don't understand. What do you mean they allowed saying you're not in charge of academics?
At
like,
a
I don't get
certain
that.
age in your senior year, if you turn, I want to say 18, you can make that decision.
So, like, if she wants to change a class, she doesn't need to ask you?
She don't need to ask us
Got it. Okay,
any
then.
information.
Okay.
She can do that on her own. So then after graduation, everything that just went downhill from there. Once she started making her own decisions, it's like she stopped listening to us. This is still going on to the day.
Okay.
And this is why we worry about her.
And how old is she now?
She is 24.
She's 24. Do you think she's a responsible person?
Not at all.
And you lost a daughter in the past, my producers told me.
I did. She was 18 when I lost her to a car accident. So it concerns me about Lindy. I want to see Lindy show up as her best self.
How many years has it been?
It's been, I was pregnant when she died. So Karma is 17, just turned 17. So it's been 17 years.
16, 17 years,
Yeah.
okay. Are you afraid of losing her too?
Yes.
So what do you want to happen today?
I want to see Lindy show up as her best self.
Well, listen, I think it's time to meet your daughter. So everyone, help me please welcome Lindy to the show.
First of all,
Hello,
I've been blocked. You've had me blocked. This is what you do. You block me all the time. You just had me blocked for 3 months.
Yeah, yeah.
That's showing me blatantly that you don't care to
No,
communicate.
that's not showing
And
you that I don't care to communicate. That's showing you that I don't care to argue with you. If you can't come to me correct and have a conversation.
Half the time, it's not about me not coming to you correct. How I communicate, how I express my emotions when I'm texting you, I'm expressing myself to you.
I can't read a whole book and drive at the same time.
You don't have to read a whole book and drive at the same time. I'm not pressing you to get a response. I'm letting you know my feelings and respond when you feel the need to respond.
Some of your feelings are all the same. It just really don't make no sense. You need to show up responsible. Show up as a grown woman. You talk as a grown woman, but you don't act as a grown woman.
I understand that 1,000%,
So
but at the same time, you're talking about I'm spoiled and I'm this way and I'm that way. Whose fault is that?
I've been straight up forward with you. I didn't spoil. I might have given you too much. Yeah, I tried to do better for you than what was done for me. I paid cash for you to go to school. You don't act like I paid anything.
That's besides the point.
My money is beside the point?
Nobody's saying your money's
You
besides the point.
Karma to lose her
We're
job.
not going to talk about that.
Lindy, I'll take a seat from me, yeah. Thank you for being here. I want to ask you this directly. Do you think you're a responsible adult?
I have room to work on it. I do.
You have room to grow.
I do.
Okay.
I'm accountable for that. There's, like, I have it comfortable. I'm not going to lie. Like, I've been, like she said, she set me up. My dad set me up. They've done their part.
We've done our job.
But at the same time, they feel like they've done all this much, but they don't show, I don't feel like they've shown me all the responsibilities that they feel like I need to have. If I'm being quite honest.
So you're feeling that they need to show you...
She want us to do more? What more could we do?
My thing is
What more could we do?
My thing is not about you doing more. My thing is nothing
I've always been
nothing
there
I do for you is right.
I've set up everything for you.
Nothing
what more can I do for you? We can't even work together. We can't even have a conversation. Why wasn't you
don't
ready?
listen.
Why wasn't you ready to
You're
be?
doing it right now. You just keep talking, and you're not listening.
You have been irresponsible.
Lindy,
I have been. Past
Lindy,
tense.
tell me this. Were you supposed to come to my show with your mom?
Yes.
And what happened?
Okay, we live a couple hours away. We were supposed to get on the road for 6 or 7. I was ready. I call her around 7:45.
That's not what happened.
I mean 6:45.
That's not what happened. I called you.
No, you did not. You called.
I was in the shower when you called me.
Yes, I called
So
you.
I
She
called
missed
you
my
back.
call.
I
She
called
sent
you
me
back.
a text. She asked me if I was ready. I said, yeah.
You did not.
Mine's still getting
First
ready.
of all,
I
she
could have
said
gotten
she was
ready
coming in the house
car.
last
I
night.
said I was going to come to her house.
So when I woke up, I thought I heard her come in because she could just get in.
So
she
my
could just
whole
put the
thing-
code in. So
oh
I thought I
my
heard her come in.
gosh.
So
I
I'm thinking,
cannot
okay, all I got to
talk.
do
Can
is
you
get her ready.
please? You just
When
got
I got
on the
up,
stage and
when I got up and she wasn't there, I was like, yo, where are you? Oh, I got.
Hello.
I had to
Like-
work. She always acting like she my equal. You're not my equal.
This is not
you're
about me being
you're not
your
my
equal. And that's how you
why
talk
I
to
can't
me,
talk
so
to
we're
my
never
mother
going
like
to be
that.
able to
And I would
communicate.
never speak to my mother like that.
And I would hope, like, I don't know.
How do you feel when she blocked your number?
Never mind how I feel. Like, that's an ongoing thing. Like, at the time, like, there'll be times I want to communicate with her, might need her advice on something, just want to go to my mom for something, and I just quite can't go to her.
You can't.
I call her,
Why
she's
can't you?
blocked. And then her whole thing is, oh, you know the code to my house. You know, you can come over.
She come when she want
I
anything
can't.
else?
This is ridiculous how you're doing
call
this.
for everything
You're
else?
like, you're not letting nobody talk.
Yeah, if you were saying something?
I am saying something and
That's
you're
how
not
you get it.
listening.
That's
like,
how you
that's
get it.
really
That's how you
wild.
get it. That's how you get
You're
it. That's
mad
not why
weird.
you're crying for no reason.
Like,
Stand
and
on-
this is what
stand
I have to
on
deal with all the
business.
time.
Stand on business.
Like, this is what I have to deal with all the time.
And this is what I have to deal with.
Lindy, what do you need to happen to fix your relationship?
I need to be heard. Like in this moment right here, like you can clearly tell that nothing that I say, she listens to.
So if I can say this, though, I do see
My
some breakdowns.
emotional problems doesn't come from her. My emotional problems, I feel like, stems from my sister dying at a young age and me not knowing how to handle my emotions and just me seeing my mom was doing what she had to do for her at the time, and she was pregnant. So she had to make sure her emotions was regulated. She couldn't lose 2 kids at the time.
But I did make sure my emotions was regulated.
And she did, and she continues to do that. And I'm never taking away that part of her mothering.
But how old were you when your sister passed?
7.
I gotta say, some of the things that I noticed very quickly off is, I'm just gonna go to actions, and I'm gonna tell you this. You know, she models your actions. You gotta know that. You gotta know that. You do not know that.
Thank you.
And this, I'm not coming for you, but you do gotta know that.
And she says it's me trying to be like her.
But I will tell you this. It's not. You do say about you want to have growth, so you have to also take your own accountability. Like, if you don't like her actions, then you got to stop modeling.
Yeah.
You're not a child. But my question is when do you make the choice to be different?
That's what I'm waiting on. To see something different. You know what I mean? And I tell her all the time. I come from a time.
I got it.
I come from a time where my opinion didn't matter.
Uh-huh.
So I tried to make her opinion matter.
But you need to remember you are not responsible for the decisions she makes. And I think right now you have too many expectations about the decisions she's make, and within that, you're not seeing her growth. Because what I will tell you, though, is that we forget that at 24, if we were to go back to 24, and this is for me too, if we go back to 24 and have somebody sitting across from you, I'm sure they would have some things to say about you at 24. And what I do know about us being younger, and also because I feel you, sometimes my son is not too far from your age, and I have the same conversations.
Well, when I was 24, they didn't have to agree, because I was kicked out at 18. I had to leave early.
I get that.
So by 24, I already knew what it was. So this is what I'm saying. I didn't have some of the options that she had.
But see, what I'm saying to you is that you then blame her for the options you've given her.
I see.
I'll tell you this as well. The biggest and most unhealthiest thing in this that you got to stop, the blocking your child. When a child has experienced loss at 7 years old, that's the first time you understand security and abandonment. And at that young age, it was taught that like at any moment, things can go. And so though in this moment you are trying your best, and I ain't gonna hate on you, you're trying to protect yourself in this moment. But then she unconsciously is being told that like, listen, at any time, she's gone.
I'm trying to let her show up as her best self and support her in that way is what I really want to do.
Yeah, I get that.
So I don't know how to be a support in her life.
Can you tell your daughter that you believe in her?
I believe in you. I've always believed in you. But I'm not seeing her that I think we've spoiled her where we're not getting what we need. I'm not seeing her.
But again, different times.
Put her foot in this.
Let her be. Let her be.
Yeah.
She's gonna get there. Let me tell you, there's people that I can see on this couch and I'll be like, it's gonna take some time. Oh, girl. I be looking, you know, like I listen and I don't judge, but then I get backstage and I be like, girl, hold on. It's gonna take a little time. I don't think you're gonna take that much time. You're there, but it's time for some things to be cut. If you wanna be independent, she can't bail you out no more. You can't have the accent. But at the same rate, you got to listen, empathetic listening again, so that she can feel heard. Because right now, all she does is feel shut down. It feels like, again, we're going back to, unfortunately, the passing of your daughter. That still lives in her. And every time you block and shut me down and you want to listen, all I feel like is, okay, I'm gone next. So if you want to solve this problem, you got to stand on all 10 toes, and all you got to do is open your 2 ears.
Okay.
But Lindy, now you have to say, Mom, I'm not going to be disrespectful anymore.
Mom, I'm not going to be disrespectful anymore.
And I am going to stand on my own.
And I'm going to stand on my own. 10 toes down. 10 toes down.
There you go. Can you give your daughter a hug?